First off, this journey certainly hasn't been something that I went alone on. This was a family project with my dad, my mom that you saw up there, my wife back here who's been so supportive over the years, and of course my dog that you saw there, which has really been the glue that held everything together. Secondly, I'd like to thank the NRHA for putting this together. Bringing together these various co-ops is something that's so critical to the future of the industry. And what they're trying to do here, putting these events together so we have the opportunity to share ideas and come together as an industry as opposed to as co-ops, is really important, so thank you. Now, a question that I often get is, why open a hardware store? We didn't have a background in hardware or something very different to us. And the answer is very, very simple, and it's that I really, really believe in small business. I think that small business is the lifeblood of America. And I think that locally owned small businesses offer a value proposition that these big national boxes simply cannot and will not ever be able to offer. And we offer great service. We know that. We offer more convenience, and we know that, but that's something that they can work on. What we offer is that we live in our own communities. And as a result, we're not just serving them. We're serving our neighbors. And that goes so far because we can cater to our communities, we can carry the products that they want, and we can offer the store environment that they're looking for. And that is a huge, huge advantage. However, I was reading an article just earlier this week that was saying that when you start factoring in the Amazons and some of those other internet folks on top of Home Depot, Lowe's, just the various big boxes that we refer to as the evil empire, that they have 90% of our market share. I'm sure there's all different numbers floating out there, but that says that independent retailers only have 10% of the market share in an industry where I think we do the best job. And that gives me concern. Not that they have 90%, that's just opportunity for us to take. But what gives me concern every single morning when I wake up is that I get up and I look around and I see locally owned independent retailers out scrapping with other locally owned independent retailers for that leftover 5 or 10% of market share. And if we look forward, not 50 years, but 10 years, the only way that I believe we are going to be relevant in this industry, let alone successful in this industry, is if we can find a way to align ourselves and come together in order to have a united front against these big boxes. If our spears are aligned at Lowe's, at Home Depot, at these other guys, then I don't think they can touch us. But as long as they are pointed at each other, then I think there's a big problem. So I applaud everything that the NRHA is doing to bring us here together and to take that step forward and saying we need to work together to a huge degree. And I'd like to ask Ace Hardware, True Value, Do It Best, Orgill, Home Hardware, all these wonderful, wonderful cooperatives to also take that step forward and do their very, very best in aligning our cooperatives in fighting for that remaining 90% of the market share that Amazon, Home Depot, and Lowe's are taking. Thank you.